Well, hello, friends, and welcome home. Home, sweet home. We are back again after a relatively lengthy hiatus to dive back into the adventures of Tim and Jane. So let's do it. What do you say? We continue in VR mode as always. Okay, so here we are. Let's turn the lights on. Check. And this is the pool of blood that I just fell through. In the last episode, we made our way back. We made our way out of the police station. And from there, we traveled through the wooden house, the old wooden house. And we ended up making our way back into Tim and Jane's home. Only this time, it was ransacked, as if robbers had been in there, or burglars, I guess would be the more appropriate word. But it had been torn upside down. So upon investigation, I was accosted by a ghost. It sounded like a child, but the ghost threw knives at me and toyed with me the whole time I was in there. And I walked into the bathroom of our lovely home and found a gigantic pool of blood in the floor. The door locked behind me. I had no other choice but to step into the pool of blood, which allowed me to sink through the floor and down through the ceiling into this room here. And judging by the walls and the general state of disrepair of this room, I would say we have returned to the school where we started this game. And that is where we're at now. We chased Jane. That's what we've been doing through the last few minutes of this game. And that is my primary objective coming into this level, is to find Jane. And avoid the ghost of the college student that lives here, or zombie. Is she a zombie or is she a ghost spirit? Spirits normally don't attack you with box cutters like this chick does. But who knows? Maybe I just haven't met the right ghost yet. Maybe there's tons of ghosts that use box cutters. I just haven't been unfortunate enough to encounter such ghosts. Mathematics World posters everywhere, because we're all fans of Math World, right? Classical music in Thailand. You're a rat. I don't see a rat, but I hear squeaking. Sound like coming from up there. No, now it's up here. Oh, I don't know. Another false door. Keep hearing that rat. It's messing with me. Jane. That was totally Jane. My fine lady friend. I wonder why she keeps running from me. She's playing hard to get. I just heard a door creak open or closed, I suppose. Can't go outside. One way to go. And I always get nervous when I see those lockers, because you know what that normally means. It means I'm going to be hiding in one pretty soon. Alright. So here's another page. It's either a diary page or some kind of info page to tell me how to get through the next part of the game. Let's find out, shall we? Jane's Diary, February 1, 2013. I waited until the break of dawn. Tim, you didn't stray, did you? I know he was so caught up with his job. I didn't want to be overthinking. He did mention that he would be working harder. Oh, Tim, my dear. Well, Tim sent me a picture as usual. This time he stood next to Do. Do, my buddy, Do. Tim told me once that Do was his childhood best friend. They look so adorable next to one another. I wonder if they're still close friends. Not after what you did, lady. I know what you've been doing with Do. Tim knows that you do. Oh, I forgot. I can't search the lockers. You interact with the lockers. You have to get in the lockers. Old school desks. False door. Heard something from somewhere. Some movement of some sort. Looks like a storage area here out in the middle of everything. That looks suspicious, like I should be able to interact with it, but I can't. And this one looks just like it, so I guess that's just how they look. So this is the room where I saw Jane. She was walking in this direction. Well, there's a door I can interact with. Just the one, though. Let's see what's at the end of the hall first. Bunch of desks I can't get around and a door I can't interact with. So all this that I just walked through was just so that I could get to the one door that I can interact with. Well, why did it give me that music and nothing happened? Were they trying to just scare me with the music alone? Another locker. Oh boy. 2 of them. Some cheap plastic patio furniture. Alright, the part number for this box is I love YGG Brazil. So somebody has left a little message on here that says I love GG Brazil. So I love you, GG in Brazil. GG, whoever you are, the developers of this game, or at least one of them, love you. Okay, so we have an interactive door there. And one here. This one's locked. So this must be the way we go.
Not you again.
Did I make it, or did she get me? Felt like she got me, but I'm in the locker. But when I peek out of the locker, I'm in a different room.
Wait. This is completely different.
Yeah, no shit, dude. So how am I here now? Did she phase the locker into another part? What the hell's going on? Not this
Jane?
crap again.
Jane, wait! Please! Jane!
Jane just...
Fuck!
Yeah, I know, right? Jane just ran down the hall. Dude, I think maybe you should give up. I mean, the lady's giving you every hint in the world. Alright, so before that happens again, this game has issues with the room scale. I'm going to scoot my chair back a little bit here and recenter, because that's what it took to fix the problem before, and it was quite a problem before. Alright, let's see if I can open this door. Rusty key. I'm gonna take this rusty key and run. Oh, she wired me awake and hit me with a hand of broken nails. I'm gonna take my rusty key and run. 'Cause I'm gonna take my rusty key and run. Okay, so once again, the illusion of choice leads to but one choice. Seems like I've been here before, this specific area. I'm gonna take my rusty key and run. I hear it clicking, almost like a typewriter. Like the view. I'm gonna take my rusty key and run. First piece of photograph of couple. So is this a different photograph? Photograph of a couple cut in half with the word Shane. Oh, I bet this is when him and Lori first hooked up. She didn't know. She thought Rick was dead. I mean, what was she supposed to do? Her husband had been dead for days. How could she resist? I've got a rusty key. Can I not use it here? Does it not give me the option? Select. An unusable old rusty key. So I guess I have to take my, no, I'm just kidding. I have to take my rusty key and fix it, maybe? 'Cause I'm gonna take my time and play this game. Alright, so we're getting close to the source of the clicking sound. It stopped. Doors. Oh, look at that. Are we back to that stupid Preda again? Oh, there's an evil monster in there. Look at that evil monster with the symbol on its forehead and glowing red eyes. Oh, I do not want to go in there. That thing looks mean, dude. It's got that yarn wrapped all around it, too. What the hell just happened? She kill me? I hear her killing me. That was weird. I stuck my head through the door. Like, I stuck my head through the door. Like, through the physical door. So after I stuck my head through the door, am I all the way back here again, really? After I stuck my head through the door, I turned around and that zombie lady was behind me. Only she wasn't concerned with me. What's even in here that I need? Oxalic acid. Lab grade crystal. Sounds like party time to me. So the zombie lady, she wasn't interested in me. She walked through the wall to go into the room where the monster was at. And then it occurred to me, well, maybe the reason that she's going in that room was because I triggered something in that room and I'm supposed to be in there too. So I jumped in this busted locker, but I guess it doesn't work because it's so effing busted. Is this guy back now? He is. He's just not so close. Thinks he's sneaky back there. Alright. We're going to at least attempt to go this way. I don't know if we will be allowed to do so, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. Indeed, it works. Alright, so that monster guy's in here. The funny thing is, I feel like I have to whisper. He's going to hear me. Alright, so there's some chlorine. Let's see here. I bet I'm going to have to use some chemicals on that key. To make it usable again. Reverse the oxidation. Maybe that's what that oxalic acid's for. I imagine somewhere in this room here, there's going to be an info sheet that explains this process to me. As soon as this thing sees me, though, that girl's going to come through the damn door. And that's not to mention even that guy waiting for me to come through the door. Look at him over there, wearing nothing but yarn. Kids these days, I tell you. Alright, here we go. Here's the info sheet I was talking about. It's on the whiteboard. Oxalic plus water, rust. It was telling me that I need that oxalic. And I'd probably bring it back here and put in this sink, actually. There's the key that I need to get the chemical. And here's some stuff. Pour hydrochloric acid, pour citric acid, pour water. Well, we get to make some stuff here. Iodine, HCl, and citric acid. Well, you can use that citric acid to make some yummy candy. The iodine you can use to purify the water. The HCl you can use to unclog your drain. Among other things, you can make a pretty loud bomb with it too if you've got some aluminum foil. It's not an explosive bomb, just a pressure bomb that makes a loud noise. There's another cabinet to hide in, but it's busted too. So I don't know what the extra chemicals are for. I haven't found any recipes that tell me to use HCl and iodine. Might be something fun to play with. So it's telling me that I'm not even going to attempt to read that. It's playing. So you can't hide in the busted locker apparently. But I have the key now. I wonder if it's going to let me keep the key. She said, "You suck." Go away, creepy bitch. Maybe it's that box cutter is what I'm hearing clicking. You know, the box cutters, they make that noise when you open and close them. Let's get my oxalic. Oxylac. OxyClean. She's still in here walking around. I hear her. And I don't like it. I don't like it. Makes me feel weird. Okay, so now I have to make it around her. Shit. Just walk back through the wall. Just run. Alright. Now we have to pour water. Pour the oxalic. Mix and test. School building key. Excellent. I just have to get by that bitch again. No. Why would I ever do that, you crazy bitch? I can't get around, so she's gonna go out the door. I can just follow her in that direction. Oh, great. She's going exactly where I mean to go. This is fucking nerve-wracking. I was expecting her to fucking leave. Hell no. Never, you crazy bitch. She's gonna do laps in here, isn't she? I'm just gonna have to make my way out the door. When she gets around on the other side of this locker, instead of waiting on her to leave the room. That quickened the pulse a little bit. Let's get the hell out of this place. Tell you what, Jane must have something good for this guy to go through all this. Come on then. Someone's down there. Is that Jane or is it that zombie lady? I know where I'm at. I saw this place from the balcony of overhead. Well, that's Jane. I see her. She's looking quite lovely. Jane's diary, February 18th, 2013, some 2.5 weeks after the last diary entry. Tim got home so late recently, most of the time when I was already asleep. How could you take care of our family if you keep this up? I know being patient is what I could do. Tim said that he would be more flexible with his job next year. We would have started our lovely family then. Aw, that would be so sweet. We haven't talked much lately, but he was truly the only person who listened to me. No matter what it was about, he was very supportive. Sometimes I was being annoying with my writing, but he was there for me, giving me his dull ideas. But he was there, and that counted. Sounds like this lady's not too happy with Tim. She just doesn't want to admit it to herself.
Jane?
Every time I get close to Jane, it phases me into the wall. And I can't see what's happening, and it's freaking annoying. The words popped up in the top of my field of view again, and I couldn't make out everything it said, but it did say, another building, find. So I'm assuming that it's telling me that whatever I need, whether it be Jane or the key to this door, is in another building. And I need to find a way to get it or her. Sorry, Mario, but the princess is in another castle. She's being a real bitch and she's going through a lot right now. Try to be understanding. So I bet I'm supposed to follow the red light. What do you think? What the hell? I just heard a beep. Note from A.J. Warren. Students who don't have key cards yet but desire to use the lab room, please contact A.J. Warren in the teacher's waiting room on the second floor. I don't want to go back to the second floor. So I got to get a key card from the teacher's lounge. This is the elevator. It won't let me interact with it from the inside. Only from the outside. Yeah. And it is not working right now. Alright, so we gotta find our way. Crap. See that? We're just going to avoid that for the moment and see what's on down the hall. He took a face. Crap. More. He took a face from the ancient gallery. And he walked on down the hall. And he came to a door. And he went inside. Father? Yes, son. I want to kill you. Mother? I want to. all night, baby. Come on, yeah. Okay, so I guess we need to turn this on, make the elevator work. And there she is. There she is. Miss America. Or Thailand. Or wherever the hell I am. Hell, most likely. Probably should have inspected these rooms before. I flipped the switch. Because now, I'm not going to be able to inspect crap. Just going to be spending all my time trying to avoid this crazy bitch. Which I don't know if there's anything in here for me to find anyway. I think this might be a room to hide in. There's no lockers. That's the problem. She sees me, I'm screwed. There's no way for me to get away. I think it is that box cutter that I keep hearing click. I'm fucked. So tell me, whenever she does that, my bracelet starts glowing like crazy. But what good does it do me? She still kills me. So what's the point? It's a bit tricky. Because you have to stay out of her side. But at the same time, you have to be able to keep your eye on her. Because if you don't know where she's going, there's no hope for you. Okay. We made it. Floor 2. Hopefully that bitch stays downstairs. Candles in the bathroom. How lovely. This is the ladies' room, I suppose. Oh, wow. So I hear weeping, but when I peek my head through the door, I see nothing. So there's supposed to be something in here. What the? That explains a lot. Look, we just have to understand that Jane's going through a lot right now. And she really does want to be with us, even though she doesn't feel it right now. We have to make her understand. What the hell, man? Well, alright then. I guess we're going to go ahead and cut it here because that was screwed up. And we've been playing a while. You think that's screwed up? If so, be sure to leave a comment down below. And if you like what you see here, click the like button, subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell. When we come back, we will continue to look for this key card so that I can go be with my lady where I belong. I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you another day from another game. Thanks, guys. See you later.